All right, everybody, we are live now. Check, 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 and check. This is the first time I've done live on the Kentucky Carpenter page, and we are going to try some different things. Manage links. Oh, I could add a link. Interesting. I'm pushing all the buttons, guys. I'm just checking out. I'm checking out this thing here. So, I'm guessing swipe left to reveal comments, and there we go. Comments and stars will appear here. Okay, we're just gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I'm guessing it has sent out a link on the Kentucky Carpenter page, and we will see if anybody is there. So we are going to see what's going on. All right, it does. It follows us. Very cool. Very, very cool. Huh. Interesting. All right. Let's see here. I'm checking out my new automatic tracking device, and it seems to be working okay. It's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. Anyways, I will keep track of stuff, but I am going to be fixing my handle for my Dewalt chop saw. I got a brand new one ordered. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. It looks like a positive and negative goes in, or actually the negatives are connected together, and the positives run around, run to the switch, and then I believe there's another positive run to a light. But other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Mm. Come on now. Oh. Tim Peggy Smith, what is going on, guys? Howdy, howdy. Cool. All right. Well, I am checking out. I haven't done live streams except for my fish channel, and that was a year and a half ago. And so I'm checking out the new buttons, and I'm checking out my new. So I have a tracking device for my camera on my tripod. So let me know if y'all are in there, and it'll come up on the screen. What's up, guys? So I'm just putting together some live stream. I'll just start hanging out in the wood shop is what I thought. We're taking apart the handle. My handle on my Dewalt miter saw, slide out miter saw, cracked. In fact, I'll show you what we're working on. So bear with me on the jiggling and wiggling. I should give you a little bit better view here. Yeah, I'll bring you over into the project a little bit. Hold on tight. All right, see if I can. The thing about this tracking device, it's for faces. I have to shut it off, and then we'll aim you down a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Okay, it's not tracking. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Guys, can you hear me okay? Just want to make sure you can hear me okay. I'm going to be taking apart the Dewalt handle for a little bit and showing you all what's up. I guess I'll unplug it since we're public and I better be safe. Make sure we unplug it from the power so that the black wire isn't that painful. Most of the time when I do electric work though, I just leave it hot. I just leave it hot so that we know when it is on and when it is off. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see, it's a flipping and a flopping, you know? So it's a flipping and a flopping. My buddy was out here the other day and he was using it, and think about these sliding miter saws. Like, you know, they are rotating this way, and you know, when you're sliding and you're pushing back, if that wood pinches, it will in fact kick back on you. So you really do have to engage and be mindful and control this thing back and forth. It's you would think it is common sense, but it is most assuredly not common sense, because like after you cut, you know, a lot of boards, it just gets mundane, and that's when things start slipping out of your hands and stuff. And it literally broke and came back and cut my buddy's finger. So we don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Hey, if you guys can hear me, just to make sure I got audio on this thing, if you guys can hear me, let me know. I would appreciate it. Because I am still checking out these buttons and whatnot. So let me get a better view for you over here. Show you what's going on besides my belly. Lift this up a little bit. How about we do like this? And all right, guys, just bear with me a little bit. I'm gonna get this situated where I want it. Bear with me just a little bit. I want to get kind of an overview shot. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there. Cool. What's up, guys? If you guys can hear me, like I said, let me know. If you don't mind, check. I think my microphone is on and working. And if you guys don't mind sharing the video, that would be cool. We're going to be doing some wood stuff around here. This is the wood shop. I'll be glad to let you check it out real quick. In fact, as an introductory, hold on just a second. I will show you a couple things that I'm working on before we carry on with this. Dewalt. Uh-oh. There we go. We better fix this. Fix this camera stand there. Here we go again. Hold on one second. We always fixing something. Okay. Come on. Really? Okay. I'm fixing my tripod, you guys. Hold on just a second. And get it back to where it needs to be. Okay, hold on. Don't get dizzy. There we go. There we go. All right, bear with me, guys. I am working with this new tripod device, and there's little set screws and stuff that I'm dealing with. Okay, wanted to show you a couple things. We've been building these carts. John Blue has been helping me build these carts for my stuff because what we have, I will show you my wood shop. We have projects, we have scrap. The table saw is basically my workbench at the same time. I have two mobile workbenches that are completely full. We literally a week ago went through this whole shop, emptied the whole thing, and replaced everything. Got trim pieces lined out. I've got a couple more of those mobile bases I'm going to do so that I can literally just start. Everything's got to be mobile because everything has to have a place. And good Lord, we have projects going on everywhere. So we're doing some epoxy projects here. We got some epoxy projects going on here. I am actually excited to hook up with my good buddy Ryan Davis, who hooked me up with some of this exotic lumber that I've never worked with before. I've worked with some of the maple and stuff, but he got me some of this dark wood. I don't know if this is a rosewood or what, but this is a beautiful piece, and look forward to using that. This is actually ebony. It is very hard and very smooth. I don't know how much you can see on that, but it is super cool. Anyways, we are building butcher blocks here. We are building, actually, I call it the Bible reading stand, but this is a bathtub This is a bathtub device that I built for my wife so that she can read her Bible on the bathtub itself. I'm actually hooking up a LED light so that she can check that out. And we actually sanded it back off, and I'm going to restain it because my puppy dogs got a little munchy hungry, and I had to readjust these tips right here. So we'll be fixing that for her. We got butcher blocks underway, and we are also building a massive chessboard, butcher block style, out of some oak pieces. These oak pieces are also from my buddy Ryan Davis at Rustic Revival. He has been certainly hooking me up with some cool pieces, and I love that. I love getting back into that. So obviously you can see we have a couple rolling tables with our sander, our drill press, our planer. We finally got our stand built for the clamps. So I got all my pole clamps on one device finally. Have you guys ever seen an old miter saw like that? Old Craftsman? That's a Sears Craftsman miter saw. How cool is that? I actually just got it for looks. I will use that thing, but I got that from a lovely customer who gave it to me after one of my jobs. It was really cool. Anyways, we also got the old wooden stove brought to us by my buddy David, and we can't wait to get that bad boy fired up. Fortunately, we have been blessed with some great weather, and we haven't been forced to use it. And that's a good thing because I don't have no firewood other than scraps. So I am going to readjust this a little bit, and I will be working on the Dewalt handle now because I do got to get my my saw back in order. So if you guys see sparks and fires rolling, make sure to call the appropriate rescue people if you don't mind. We are in the process of removing the star bit. That is a star bit. Wonder if I can zoom on this thing right now. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. What's up, P-Dog? Can you hear me, buddy? Let me know if you can hear me. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. I am fixing my broken Dewalt miter saw handle, because obviously you can tell it is not happy. It is not in happy conditions. So it looks like this bad boy has a switch for it is not hot. Okay. Yeah, cool. And what's cool about taking this apart, yep, so 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. That means there's two switches in this. One, I'm assuming, is running the light. And what's cool about this is I could actually I could bring in a switch. These are actually just screw-in leads. I could bring in a second set of wires here, since all the neutrals are just the same. This is for the power, this is for the light. I could actually bring in a second set here and hook it up to my shop vac, and as soon as I pull this trigger, it will it will run the shop vac. Huh. Interesting. I may do that sometime. But now's a good time to clean these leads off. Make sure everything is cool. Make sure I've got everything in line. Y'all want to see it work? Watch this. That can go in the trash. Get out of here. All right. I want to plug it in. Y'all be prepared. See what we got going on here. Okay. And when you push this, basically all we're doing is connecting these two blacks together, which runs the motor. These two here, which run, I'm guessing, the light. What? I don't see a light. Interesting. I bet I'll have to look it up. Brake. It's a brake. I bet that is the brake. Oh, we do have a loose lead. Okay, well, see, that's cool. That's what's cool about taking the stuff apart. Because now we can actually fix it. I don't know if you can see that real well. Ah, look. What is going on? Oh, I took it out of the shot. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I took it out of the shot. There's John Blue. What's up, big boy? Look what I'm fixing. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit. There we go. All right. Cool. Camera is good too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can hear you. Awesome. What's up, guys? Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. All right. So I'm unplugged. Double check. Nope, nothing. But what I noticed is I got a loose terminal here. I'm guessing this is for the brake. You know, we could check if you guys want to check. Might as well check. You know what I'm saying? Wonder what kind of terminal we have here. Is it a spade or a solid? Watch this. We'll figure out what it is. I'm guessing it's an electric brake. Yeah, it's solid. That's okay. Can you guys see it? Maybe even bring it in some more. I know, big guy, belly. Belly. Fat Boy Construction in the house. So I am going to disconnect this wire just to see what that was for. All right, let's check it out. Watch out. Watch out. I'll move this out of the way a little bit more. Try to move it plumb out of the way. How about that? If it was the brake, it'll keep running for a while. Easy, Thunder. Yeah. Yeah, that's a brake. Let's try this. Yep. Okay, so that's the brake. Awesome. I learned something. I wonder how that works. I wonder if that engages. Something inside there. I want to check that out sometime or another. want to check that out sometime or another. See how long it takes me to get this star bit up in here. Oh, hell yeah. Ah, of course. Here we go. I'll be right back. Y'all wish me luck finding this stupid screw. Because I did not see it fall. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Here we go. It's got to be right here somewhere. It didn't go that far. Well, guess we're hit. Where did it go? Of course. Of course. Oh, found it. Found it. Fat boy coming in. All right. Yes, Peanut, I can make a cutting board that size. In fact, I might have one already started for you. You need to let me know. Do you want the did you see the video for Spencer Brady's cutting board that had those custom knives in it? Did you want something cool like that? With the butcher block, or I mean the cutting board, and then the knife set, the knife holder as well. Look, you see how my belly held that? This bad boy ain't nothing but a hand. All right, so I wonder why a break means 110 volts. Kind of weird. Okay. Kind of weird that it was loose too. That means somebody was in here. Okay. Always good to clean off your terminals while you're at it. Might as well, right? I'm glad we found that little screw. That is cool. Cool, cool, cool. The blocking boards are separate, and then I screw them together. So if you want a separate one, I can do a separate one too. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Is this the bottom or the top? That's the top. This be the bottom. Here. Oh, look, I gotta take more of this base off. Yep. It looks all the same. Looks all the same. Is it true Dewalt orange? Doesn't look much different, does it? Better be. Better be. Mm-hmm. This is a cool little star bet. These are the ones with the little holes in them. That was extra. I mean, you can use these to take apart bathroom walls because they're top secret. Okay, so let me know, Peanut, let me know, like, okay, gotcha. Yeah, are the block and board separate? Yeah, if you want the block, if you want the board, if you want the knives, whatever, we can do whatever you want. Whatever you want, whatever size you want. You just kind of want it generalized, or you want to, let me, hold on. Once I'm done here, I'll show you a couple designs. I mean, I got some nice oak pieces we can do. I've got some maple and cherry kind of put together for some oversized boards. And then we can make whatever you want, whatever size you want. Y'all remember the black ones go to the right. The black is right, white is wrong. Might as well clean all this stuff off. You know what I'm saying? While we're at it, let me get a rag. Here we go. Just so happen to have one right there. Let me bring you into the picture here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Just cleaning off this plate. It looks like kind of precision. Not super precision, but this piece has a little, so it's got a little plate. See? So you want that to sit kind of nice. This is the bottom. So go like this. Yep. Looks right so far. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, and cool. And it's got these little wire placement little cranking devices, which is nice. Keeps everything out of the way. Kind of tells you where the wires go. That'll sit down in there. Yeah. See, they go like right in. They go right in there. And they're like little tracks. That's cool. Not necessarily necessary, but it is awful nice. See if you can. Yeah, you can tell. I'll bring you over here a little bit. Yeah. So they got these little wire placement slots. That's what they would be called. And then the actual switch goes here. So before I go too far, let's get this main bolt where it needs to go. Which was there. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. 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 Peanut, when do you need that cutting board by? Just as soon as possible? Super cool. And then we'll do the yellow and the red, same way. Get these guys organized. Everything has a home. Go to your home. That goes there. These can go there. Nothing's in the way. Red and yellow have been crisscrossed for so long. It's finally time they go where they belong. There we go. Much better. See, much better. Put stuff where it belongs. That's my motto, ain't it, John Blue? Put it where it belongs. Yeah, these are cool. This is nice. Help it along a little bit. So, there we go. Perfect. 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 Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Next thing you know, we have, it's only one. They have two holes here. They should have doubled that up on that switch. Why don't they just put another hole right there? Whatever. Maybe I could put my own. I don't guess you need it. Whatever. I'm overthinking it. I don't ever overthink things. Meat's in the freezer. Do I get some of that deer meat or no? You gonna bring old Unc a little bit of that venison? Cool. I would use that. I don't know why they don't use that. I mean, that's a little, whatever. One screw. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. That's it for there. Look at that, John Blue, brand new, baby. Huh? Now, these ones that were small, these are 4, so the 4 just go in the little handle. Yeah, this was retarded. Oh, look at Peanut. What do you want? Brats, backstrap, or snack sticks? What? I gotta make some more jerky. Whatever, dude. What the hell's a snack stick? I'll take a few, bring them over to the shop. Well, this little tool set is cool, but it is also frustrating. It's like holding a pocket knife. this thing. Actually, better with the screwdriver. Yeah, cool. Look at that bad boy shining. Shining. Looking good. Keep John Blue calm down long enough to use it properly. Makes it get a little aggressive. You know what? I need to get some straight-handled star bits. Some star drivers, whatever they're called. I think that's what I need. Cool. 2 down, 2 to go, baby. It's like beef jerky. Cool. Cool. I don't care. I just want a taste of it. Bring me a sampler platter. Good Lord. This is ridiculous. I got the wrong. I don't have the exact size. Who would do that to a feller? Too small. We'll strip it out. £71. What? Are you serious? Good Lord. Killed a 10-point. Nice. Where'd you do that at? Barron County or Part count. Where'd you get them at? Did you use a gun or a bow? Or a crossbow? I don't know what is going on with these screws. They are not the best. I'm guessing that I am threading these as I go. Oh, this is that one that was jacked up. Come on. So sometimes you just got to do the threading technique. A little back and forth. Persuasion for the occasion. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Perfect. Yay! 3 more to go. We got this bad boy. I think we were here. 30-30. That's my favorite gun. Well, other than the 50 caliber. I like 30-30s. Okay, this was supposed to be a cool tool, but this is starting to piss me off. Good Lord, that's like a pocket knife folding up on your fingers. Cool. Cool. Don't be laughing, boy. They got this little, you know, O'Reilly's little cheap, cool little set, and they're cool most of the time, but I don't know if, see, like okay, so second one, T27 to T25. I don't know if they make a T26, but like, this one's too big and the other one is too little. It's just not seating in there right for some reason. One more and this bad boy is done. Yep. Cool. Strong. No extra screws. That's always my worry. That's always my case, is some extra screws. In this case, we don't have them. So, very cool. Let me put this back over here. Let me get this set up just nice so you can see my beautiful face. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put it back over here so you can see more of the shop. See more of the shop. Ugh. Turn on my little tracking device. Yes. Okay, so I don't know if I am exactly level or not. And this thing works best when it's level. So let me see where I can get this bad boy close. I think it's pretty close. So look, it tracks. I don't know if we are close or not. I think we're a little crooked. I don't think it really matters a whole lot. Let me see the other side here. Hold on. Okay. Oop. Bubbles are floating. I think it's looking for my face. Okay. Close enough. What's up? What's up? Very cool. I think I am. Yes. All right. Peanut, do me a favor. Push that. Do you have a link button on there? See if you can link it and send it to me right now, just to see how this link thing works. I'm just pushing these little buttons here. Like, what's this? Oh, I can write a comment. Okay, I got you. Hi. What's this? Oh, comment moderation. Okay, I can have somebody else moderate. I can look up stats. Oh, create a poll. Ask a question. Interesting. Hold on. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, well, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. So where are my people at? Hold on. Oh, I see. There we go. It's caught between 1 and 2 people. Yeah, cool. So share that link. Share that link if you can. And then let me show you around a little bit. Yeah, cool. There it is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Share it with your buddies if you want to. Okay, let me show you what I got here. You know, I'll take this off and you can kind of tell me if that's cool with you. So that piece I have clamped up right there is some cherry and walnut. That's real cool, and I got a stack. Let me get my tape measure out and see. Let me get my tape measure out and see. I think I can turn this around while we're going. Let me check. Oh, a share button. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, mine's on a link over here. Oh, I can add a link. That's what that is. Can I turn around? Okay, yeah, cool. I can turn it around. So I got this big piece here. That's 19. That's cherry and walnut. 19 by, looks like 16. 19 by 16. But I can always make another one. I think some of these I made 16 by, I think they're, hold on. Yeah, 19 by 15. So I got 19 by 15. Is that big enough, or do you want me to make a bigger one? I can always make a bigger one. And then check these out, P. These are pretty cool. So we're working on a bunch of different things. Working on a bunch of different things. I can make a big oak, a huge end grain oak butcher block if you want, using all these big blocks. That would be kind of cool. But, so check, oh, there's the fishing pole stand I'm working on for little Copley. But I'm working on a coat rack for Uncle Jason because he thinks he's a freaking cowboy now. And I got these iron hooks and stuff. It's going to be a cowboy hat rack. Not sure which ones I like better. I think I'm going to, maybe every other one or something like that. I don't know. What do you think? Those are cool, aren't they? Pretty neat. Pretty neat. My buddy's got a wood shop. He got me all this exotic wood here. Pretty neat. I'm doing some stuff with it. And my clamp rack and some other stuff. I made this for Uncle Bob because he had a piece of crap tape measure when I went out to Arizona. And you know, he's been doing construction work for, I don't know, 55 years or something like that, and he got a piece of crap tape measure. So I made him this box, and got him a Fat Max. He'll dig that. So we made a little spot for it. Actually, I just built a mantle. I just built my first mantle. I actually just built my first mantle. It was just out of pine, but see, I make my own board butter up here, beeswax, Kentucky beeswax, and we just did a natural. Here it is right here. I mean, here's the pattern anyway. So they just wanted something real simple, and so it's just pine, all broke down, and we put it on the mantle. Then I got this barn lumber here. This barn lumber is super cool because when we plane it down, this is what it turns into. Like this right here is that barn lumber right there. It's pretty neat. Solid or hollow. Yeah, nothing's gonna be hollow, buddy. It is all gonna be super solid. Here's another piece. Check this out. So we're gonna fill these voids with epoxy, and this is just old barn lumber right here. I may make some butcher blocks out of that. So whatever you like. And then check out the Kentucky Carpenter's YouTube channel. I'm trying to get, I think I need like 20 or 19 more subscribers on my YouTube channel, so I can go live on my YouTube channel. That's what I'm looking for. So cool. I'm glad I got my saw running again. That is always awesome. That is always awesome. Very, very cool. Let me set this back up on the tripod and y'all can check it out. There we go. It's looking for me again. Sure. Oh, hold on. Yeah, sensor. Yeah, so we're gonna be putting together like these epoxy butcher blocks, these epoxy or regular butcher blocks. I'm working on a cool invention with the butcher blocks and some LED lights. The fishing pole stands. We're gonna be making the fishing pole stands. They actually have a here. I got it right here. It actually has a Lazy Susan turntable on it that allows us to allows it to spin. Uh-oh. You lost him. Uh-oh. Oh, the battery's dead. Surely not. I gotta plug that bad boy in. Where are you at? Where are you at? There we go. There we go. So check it out. This is cool right here. So it's a Lazy Susan that goes under the goes under here and allows us to spin. So now I've got to sand and buff out I got little felt spots for the fishing pole ends. This one, he says, all right, I got a low battery, so I got a low battery warning, so just in case. Okay, I got this cool little sanding pad, a little foam little sanding pad, and it is supposed to fit right under here. Perfect. 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 Really? Okay, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. higher, a little higher. A little higher, a little higher. Cool. Perfect. Oh, neat. First time I use this little bad boy. Perfect. Oh. Awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. So I'm putting some felt in these little indentions that I made for the bottom of the fishing pole. And these will help make it nice and smooth. Another project I'm working on is I'm going to be embedding some silver coins into butcher blocks. Oh, that is awesome. I'm going to be embedding some silver coins into butcher blocks and using this thing to make it exactly right, nice and smooth, and then pouring epoxy over the top of them. So that'll be a $5 butcher block. This is working out perfect. Yes. So let me show you what I was doing. I had these little indentions here, and I was smoothing this out with a little barrel sander. So see the little trim work, and then I've actually used a single screw, but I have an offset. Actually, underneath this, I have an offset because the biggest complaint with these things is that these tops will spin independently, and they're just cheaply made. So I just made this one kind of cool, and it's all assembled, or you can take it apart, and it's kind of cool. I dig it. So far, I dig it. Anyways, it's got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 spots. And I was gonna put a little, cause she's a cow farmer as well, little Copley. Make sure to check out Copley's Adventures. That's a good little plug. Go to YouTube. Whenever you're done here, go to YouTube and check out Copley's Adventures. C-O-P-E-L-I. Copley's Adventures. That's a YouTube channel I'm working on for a friend of mine, whose little daughter is in a wheelchair, but she is a champ. She is a champion fisherman, and she is cool. That's who I'm making this for all of her, because she enjoys crappie fishing, but she enjoys all fishing. So I am putting this together for Copley, and hopefully she'll like it. I think she'll like it. She likes anything to do with fishing, so that's pretty cool. I guess because I don't like anything to do with fishing. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, we are almost ready to sand this bad boy. I feel like I want to do a couple more things to it though. I want to do a couple more things to it though. My puppies are protesting. Just don't know what exactly. Figure something out. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna shut down the live stream for a little bit and go inside, hang out with Ethan. And cool. I don't know if John Blue's still on there. Boy, get to bed. We got work to do tomorrow. What's up, Peanut? Glad to see you, buddy. Even though I didn't get to see you. Thanks for being on the live stream. I'm figuring that out again, so I got to figure out the share links and stuff like that on the Facebook page and stuff. So if you know anybody else might want those butcher blocks and stuff, share the link from the YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel, and I'll be editing that video again for Spencer Brady's butcher block. And so I'll be doing some more butcher blocks and different designs and stuff like that, and pouring epoxy in them and all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm kind of excited about that little adventure. But yeah, I'll make you one. I'll get you one made up and give you a holler whenever it's ready. 10-4, cool, over and out. Love you, buddy. You have a great night. Take care of that little baby. Take care of those little babies. And I'm just chilling. I hear you. I know you are, buddy. All right, you have a good night, and peace.